After the last video, most of you asked how that pistol thingy worked. So I'm going to show you exactly how it looks from the inside. This is all that was inside that thing, the functional part. Okay, now very simple trigger, nothing special. Lever style trigger, couldn't be any simpler. This is the hammer assembly. You have the trigger, this part would stop the spring guide. Here would be the hammer, and it would get caught on the sear here. And it does. This is the slingshot hammer. You have this aluminum shell, and interior is stainless steel. The core, this is actually the part that hits the valve. So you pull this back. This part does not touch the valve. When it shoots through front, this part will hit the valve and stop there, while this core will keep traveling. The shell might bounce and everything because it's under spring tension. It may hit here and bounce, but the interior will only hit it once and be pulled back by the spring. All the energy it has is the kinetic energy stored during the acceleration of the hammer. Now I will show you the valve. First I'm going to remove the air hose. This would be the input air, and here is the nozzle, supposedly. It might be a little bit tough to remove now, because I actually have an O-ring seal in there. The O-ring is a bit too tight for my likings. Okay, so here you have the valve. Here you have an O-ring that works as a shock absorber to absorb the force from the hammer. And this is the actual part that moves in the front every time the valve hits the back. You have this O-ring to seal the space between the valve and the nozzle. And this would be a counterbalanced hammer valve. You have O-ring in the back and O-ring in the front, both of them with very similar size. The front obviously is a little bit smaller than the back, so the pressure would push it to close the valve instead of opening it. Now let's put it back, and I will show you this thing shooting. That should have. Alright, here we go. Air tank here. I'm going to use it. Okay, I'm going to just put 60 psi inside it no use to use any more than that. Get the paper. Okay. Now this is obviously it's not meant for a pistol. The last video might be a little bit misleading there. As you can see, it's more conservant in the air because there's no hammer bouncing, and actually if you record the sound of a traditional hammer, you will see multiple waves, sound waves, by being the largest one the first shot, then repeatedly you get several rebounds, and in this case there's only one shot. Just the air inside the tube, I actually got some shots out of it. Now I made this, it was meant to be placed inside for airsoft rifle bolt action, to be precise. This would be the bolt itself. And I successfully implanted this in a bit more complicated version of this, that I instead ran the tube from here and having the valve right here. The air input is actually on the valve stem itself. It's a bit complicated, but I managed to do it, and I successfully implanted on an airsoft rifle. On this JG Bar-10 rifle it's using right now, compressed air. There are several advantages of using it. First, I can have a very weak spring pull while achieving much higher FPS than the traditional method. Imagine if I wanted 500 or 600 FPS, I would have a very strong spring pull. And the distance I have to pull is very short. As you can see here, it's only 2.5 centimeters. And right here in this case, 3 centimeters. I can use a little bit more than that. Pull back. This actually has a suppressor on it. Very short and weak bolt pull. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.